Hi guys, it is Monday night. Welcome to the thriving metropolis of Fort Royal, Virginia. I'm staying at the Relax Inn, which is perfectly adequate and very inexpensive. Tomorrow we start the actual sojourn. The trip was uneventful. The 88 ran great. I made it down here in way less than one tank. Went through central Pennsylvania into Maryland, into West Virginia, into Virginia, and here I am. I've already taken all the stuff off the bike. Everything worked as expected, and the room is completely adequate. There's all the stuff. The room is completely adequate, clean, doesn't smell, TV, refrigerator. There's a restaurant within walking distance, all is well. We will talk more tomorrow morning. So good morning. It's Tuesday, the beginning of day 2 of the fall sojourn. It's misting outside, very humid, but it is getting light, and I think the sun's going to burn that off. I was originally thinking I'd be out of here at dawn. I think it's going to be a little after that, maybe 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30. I'll make sure the roads are as dry as they're going to get. I'll tell you what did attract my attention this morning was, so today's Tuesday, was Saturday's forecast, rain. Friday night, I'm going to be at the Wolf Campground in Cherokee, North Carolina, and it's supposed to rain in Cherokee and the surrounding area on Saturday. So I have to figure out how I'm going to manage that and then do it. So once we get started and we get the bike locked up and all the luggage back on, we'll turn the helmet cam on and I will show you the ride into Skyline Drive. We're going to do Skyline Drive today, and we're going to do the top 20 or 30 miles of Blue Ridge Parkway also today, staying in Lexington, Virginia tonight. More later. Some of the mist has burned off. Things look acceptable. So I am going to be heading out. Bike is luggaged up and ready to go. Once we get closer to the entrance to Skyline Drive, we will do this again. Stand by. Okay, well, we just went through the entrance to Shenandoah National Park, Skyline Drive. I used my senior good for the rest of my life pass to pull that off. They gave me a map of the Skyline Drive, and down here, another couple miles, is the visitor center. So we're going to go down to the visitor center and see what there is to see, and you can ride along with me while we do that and enjoy the overcast and drizzling day. But that's all right. It's going to be good. We're going to poke along, and off we go. The bike is in rain mode right now because the ground is slippery and wet. That happens in the rain. So we're going to be cautious. And you know what? The speed limit is only 35 miles an hour. So if I break 40, that'll actually be unusual. Ooh, squirrels. 4 miles to the Dickey Ridge Visitor Center. Alright, so this is a nice little road. It's well paved. Canopy under the trees. Got to keep the visor cracked or the lens is going to fog up, etc., etc., etc. And I'm actually going to go the speed limit. Yeah, I know, highly unusual, but hey, what can I tell you? I'm old. Part of it, you're in a complete canopy, at least for this part. And part of it, there's open sky above you. Ooh, look, clouds and fog. All right. The higher I go, the wetter everything becomes, which is what I expected and pretty much I'm prepared for, so it's all good. Yeah, this is not going to be a high mileage day. We're just creeping along here, just over 2200 RPMs. Well, not now, because I just went from 4th up into 3rd, but you get the idea. Wow, look at this. It's foggy and drizzly, and it just kind of sucks up in here. Oh well. And we are continuing to climb. I don't have an altimeter, so I really have no idea what the climb rate is or how high we are. I can tell you that it is getting colder and we are in a fog, and I'm picking my way through this. That's the best I can tell you at this point in time. There's the visitor center. And the place looks, I don't know, empty. Alright, I'm going to drop the 88 right down here and see what there is to see in the visitor center. Okay, Tuesday morning, Skyline Drive. Just went through 10 miles of dense fog and rain. Absolutely freaking miserable. But here we are. Sun is starting to come down. This is one of the many, and when I say many, I mean like scores of overlooks. It's all good. Let me change the focal point here. There we go. Sun is starting to come out. It's not raining. And I thought what I would do would be to take you on, a few minute ride down the road here so you get an idea what the road bed is like. Mostly today has been really rainy, really foggy, wet leaves on the ground, everybody's favorite motorcycle weather. But this is a little better, so I thought I would take you on a little bit of a ride here. And here we go. just enjoy the ride for a few minutes. I'll shut up. You can listen to the wind and listen to the sound of the bike, and there you have it. And my GPS is talking to me. Ignore that. I have stopped at the Elk Wallow rest area slash grill slash camping store. It's about mile marker 25 or so. Restrooms, camp store, posters, stickers, books, and a grill that makes hamburgers and hot dogs and pulled pork and all the rest of that stuff. Gonna have breakfast, lunch. Yes, in the upper left, what you see is actually blue sky. That's a good thing. It still pretends to be clearing. After that overlook, which was after the fog, it got foggy and rainy again. Now, things seem to be improving. I understand the further south you go, the better it gets. We'll let you know. By the way, I wanted to tell you that the K1600 ran beautifully in the rain, or as much as anything can run well in the rain. Everything worked out okay. Along Skyline Drive and in the national parks, you have to wear a mask anytime you go inside. You go inside and get a map, you have to wear a mask. You want to go inside and get a burger, you have to wear a mask. You want to go inside and say, where the hell am I? You have to wear a mask. That's true of all national parks at this point, as far as I know, and it's certainly true of Shenandoah National Park and Great Smoky Mountain National Park south of here, which we will be in tomorrow. All right, that's all for right now. All is well, more later. Here's an interesting lesson learned. This suit, a Climb one piece, is very stiff. And that means when you put it on and you have your watch on and then you put your gloves on top of it, there's a lot of pressure against the buttons of your watch, which can put the buttons or the watch itself into different modes. So yesterday as I was riding, I didn't realize that the watch was tracking me using a lot of power. And so the watch, whose battery usually lasts for 7 to 10 days, actually lasted about 18 hours. And now the watch is dead, and I don't have any way to charge it because I did not bring the charging cable for the watch, assuming that it would last for the entire trip. I was wrong. So now I'm relying on the GPS and this phone that you're being recorded on right now to find out what time it is. Just food for thought. Watch what you wear under stuff that's, stiff, because it can push the buttons on things. See ya. Okay, so the weather is starting to clear up a little bit. I'm about 5 miles south of the Elk Swallow Cantina area. It's not sunny, but it's not foggy yet again, and it's not raining, most important. There's 3 guys here on 2 dirt bikes and a Harley on their way to California. I explained to them that they were going in the wrong direction. California was west, but they seemed to know that. But here's a nice little overlook. Maybe if I can just zoom a little bit. Okay, well, we just transitioned from the bottom of Skyline Drive to the top of the Blue Ridge Parkway, and the skies have somewhat parted. It is sunny. It's considerably warmer. It's almost 70. I will show you what the first scenic overlook looking west looks like. There's the 88 on the left, and this is the scenic overlook, first one, facing northwest, I guess, on Skyline, or not on Skyline Drive, on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Rocky Point Overlook is what it's called, as you can see on the right, and there'll be more to come.